I'm using Asus ROG 5. Why is that, dude? No, it's a pretty good gaming phone. I just bought it, but still. Before I move ahead, let's try to ascend. Oceanoid or hydrohypostasis. Okay, let's go to Oceanoid. Thank you. By the way, what is your adventure rank in Genshin Impact? Thank you for the follow, Navs.
Speed of light. Wait a downpour. Nothing will get done until it clears. Let this be a lesson to those who yesterday said I'll do it.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chingsa. Coveting the shades of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment.
Don't blink! Cut to the chase! Incoming! Hold the line! Don't blink! Got lucky that time!
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Rest and rebuild! Incoming! With sword comes shadow.
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Speed of light! Billowing surge! Rest and rebuild!
This'll pack a punch.
The hunt is on! Hey! Inadmissible evidence! Let's move out. Motion to compel. Ever seen one of these?
Come on, gotta find that weak spot.
Got something for ya. This is a new one. Allow me! A brash maneuver! Cut to the chase! Don't blink!
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
Hold the line! Motion to compel! Must learn from my mistakes.
God. That's bad. I have to change my team, I guess.
This weather's got me in the mood for reciting some laws.
Ready when you are.
I'll bring my seasonings.
Hopefully that should be enough. Yes.
Race you!
I'm at 39 only though. I guess I have 2 5-star characters. Nothing more.
Wait, did I put
Welcome,
even
Shepard.
outside the door?
But I'm pretty sure I'm pretty bad at using them.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chainsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment.
Don't push your luck.
Allow me! That took you that time. Don't blink!
That's too bad. I guess I can't do anything without an archer in the team. I hate it.
The sun is out. Our work's done for the day.
I can do it.
Can use Lisa, but still wondering if it's a good idea. Ning Wang should also be good.
Understood.
I can actually feel that.
Oh, I'm taking... Perfect weather for sipping a cup of tea while gazing out the window. An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chainsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment. Does it hurt? Does it hurt? Don't waste my time. You're in for a little shock. It looks like I got carried away.
Oh my god, definitely I can't do that. My god, what's wrong?
Calm weather. Do not...
Very big pain, dude.
Let's finish this quickly.
Cannot use sucrose if I'm not gonna use a combo.
Next time, be sure to make a proper appointment.
I definitely not giving up on this. Okay, let's do a giveaway to welcome more people. K-Dot, welcome. I can complete Hydra hypostasis.
Lord of Geo, please do us a favor and clear this up at your earliest convenience. I submit that we cannot afford for the codices to get damp.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chainsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment.
Incinerate! Incoming! Allow me! Let's move out! Boom! Motion to compel!
Hi, bro.
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Incinerate! Time for your arraignment! Speed of light! Restore from shadow! Motion to compel. Incinerate. Boom! Don't blink. Got lucky that time.
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Incinerate! Breath of the flame! Nowhere to hide. Incoming! Rest, rebuild! Boom! Motion to compel! Turret, bring refuge! A lapse in judgment.
Okay. Without my healer, what can I do? What I'm gonna do is how much do I have? 30. Just need 4 more for buying a character, so that's it. How much do I have? 7? Okay. That's 8. I need 2 more to make a 10 cross X wish. That's cryo. Electro hypostasis. That's geo hypostasis. Free for all. Thank you for the follow. I am inviting everyone over. I'm just following anyone.
Hi there. Oh, seeing it. Oh, sure. Oh, I just feel so blessed all of a sudden. Oh, is that so? Oh, well,
Wow,
maybe.
for what?
But it's not such a bad thing. The easier you find it to receive joy, the more... Please, only with constructive criticism. are not used to the
Wow, okay, they have bought many things now. Like, oh, Mars, even I do. By the way, do you have any idea on how to increase the rank? I mean, the trust rank? That's fine, not a problem. Yes. Hello, Marshall Ender. Na Tamil da. Thank you for the follow, Mars. Okay, I still need that.
If you ever
Are you Tamil, Mars? Thank you for the follow, Marshall. Welcome back, Buzz. Wow. Wow. Oh. Hi. Contander. Welcome. Hi guys, everyone do welcome here. Okay, what can I do? Congratulations, Shushi. Gaming X.
That was tiring, but we're finally in Mondstadt. The quest to plumb the wondrous depths of knowledge is indeed arduous.
Paimon's not tired.
That's because you float.
Well, it doesn't look like an astrologist is all that amazing either.
That's because you have too many unrealistic fantasies about astrology.
Are you also resting your feet here?
Who are you?
Oh, my brothers and I are all merchants. We just finished doing business in Liyue, and we're preparing to head back to Mondstadt. You look rather tired. The cart we hired will be coming in a while. What say you to come? Well, let's go then. We can make conversation along the way. The more the merrier.
There's no need. Now shoot. Get out of our way.
Miss, is there something wrong?
Cease your pretensions, bandit. Picking up people on the road who appear vulnerable, robbing them blind once they've gotten on the cart, and then taking them to some Archon-forsaken place. Is that your deal?
What are you saying? We came over here to make conversation, and this is how we're rewarded? With insults? If you don't want to get on, don't. Crazy girl.
Well then, shall I tell you now which objects you have on you that are stolen? If you have any quibbles, we can bring people to corroborate what I've said, and all will come to light. If I lose, I'll pay you 20,000 mora. But if I win, then you'll be eating prison rations in Liyue Harbor tonight. How about it? If you're real legitimate businessmen, there's nothing to fear, is there?
You've pushed it too far, Brat. I don't know how you found out, but as long as we get rid of you, no one will have to know.
Don't fret, it's just a few bandits. You said earlier that there was nothing amazing about astrologists? Well then, this is a good time to show you what your master can do.
I'm gone from
I'll blow you away!
Let me scribe. Delve into destiny. Decided by destiny.
Hello, Spider.
What did you think? Did that satisfy your expectations? Such things are elementary for an astrologist.
I'm good, Spider. How are you?
Lies are worthless before astrology. Destiny and truth are written in the stars. Though it may take more time to garner the specifics, I can read the gist of a situation
Hello,
at a
Kian.
glance.
But you did hit some bumps in the road.
That's because Tivat's stars can only display the fates and truths of this world. Anything related to you becomes like a fog that even I cannot penetrate. That is why I must meet that successor. With our knowledge combined, I might be able to gain new insight into your fate. Whatever the
What
case,
is that
you've got
for?
everything to gain from this trip. All right, I'm rested. Let's get this journey to Mondstadt over with.
Nice to meet you all.
If only we had a cart.
I thought you weren't tired.
I'm sorry for that. It's not me who's actually doing the giveaway though. Everyone is at the verge of ascension. Can you speak in English, please? Super bro, சொல்லுங்க.
Are you ready?
எந்த ஊரு?
Don't shame your master now. We're about to meet that successor. I guess. Wait, no.
எந்த ஊரு bro?
Do if you have no idea at all, even if you are a fake disciple.
சென்னை. ஓ, நான் பாண்டிச்சேரி. நான் சென்னையில
We have a rule
இருந்தேன்.
that
இப்போ
forbids us
பாண்டிச்சேரியில
from
இருக்கேன்.
teaching outsiders, but I suppose I suppose I could
you're
teach
from
you.
Delhi? That's great, dude.
My astrology is based on hydromancy, and as the name suggests, I use the reflections in water bodies to observe the true starry sky. Allow me to demonstrate. Watch closely now. From the present station and movement of the stars, I see. So that successor is a young, female Knight of Favonius.
Doesn't that sound like Lisa?
We will meet her here presently. Well, that's all the information we need. It seems that even basic astrology can't be grasped in
26.
one go. Never mind, I'll explain in detail later. She's
What about
here.
you?
Wow, it's you, Mr. Honorary Knight. And Paimon too, you're back.
Congratulations.
That's her, the successor to great knowledge.
What happened? Spider.
Successor?
That's right. I am the astrologist who has plumbed the depths of the ocean of stars. Surely you have long calculated my arrival as well.
Thanks, Spider.
An ocean of stars? What's that? Does it have fish in it?
Fish? No, don't play dumb. Is this some kind of game?
I should be the one saying that.
Wow.
I didn't get what you said at all.
But my predictions can't be mistaken.
Well, let's make sure. Your mother's name is Alice, isn't it?
That's right.
Good
so
morning,
you're
everyone.
Mommy's friend. But she's gone very far away.
My readings told me as much. But before she left, she must have imparted her mystical arts to you, surely.
Mystical arts? I don't get it. Mommy only taught me to make jumpy dumpties. So Glee's mother is the friend and rival of
What
Mona's
happened?
teacher?
Yes. As well versed in astrology as she
Fans வச்சுதான்
was,
giveaway
my
பண்ண
master knew
முடியுமா?
only
ஆமாம் bro.
astrology. Alice, on the other
So
hand, was
இந்த
skilled
heat
in a
இருக்குல்ல
great
இதுல
many
ஏதாவது
other
வாங்குனீங்கன்னா
mystical
auto
fields.
giveaway. So நான் bomb use பண்ணேன். So 80 coins auto giveaway ஆகும்.
Even if she'd heard
Volcano
this
use
deep
பண்ணா
knowledge,
240
she
coins.
might not have
Rocket
understood.
use பண்ணா 800
Yes.
coins. அது split
It
ஆகி அதுவே
seems she has
பண்ணும்.
inherited the blood, but not the knowledge. What a
Yes, 3 winners
miscalculation.
left.
There can be no contest like this. Yes. So before Alice left,
Oh,
did she
why,
tell you
wow.
about a 50-year agreement and about a certain box?
Oh, I know this one. So you're here for that box. I'll look. Wait here. Not this one.
Yes, you need tokens to use bomb.
Or this one. No, it's not this. I remember now. I buried it together with my new treasure at Windrise. Wait for me. I'll be right back. Glee, don't just run off. Don't you need the things in your pack?
I'll help her pack these things back in. You go after her. Looking at how rash she is, I worry for the box.
Susie 4 times. What do you think? நீ அந்த 80 coins you spend 80 coins to buy that bomb, right? From that they do the giveaway. They don't spend your coins. I mean, thank you for the buff. Maybe not. You're welcome. Whom are you asking though, by the way? Nice. Yes. Hello ADX, my sponsor. Okay. Actually, I tried doing that. Thank you for the follow. Audio. Already come here.
Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon? Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay?
Is it okay now?
Paimon? We're here! This is it! Let's dig it up! It can't be! I put a sign here! There's no mistake! Ah! Tendrils lines!
Congratulations.
We can talk later! Let's take them out first!
Thank you. Sounds good, ATM. Am I?
Allow me! Animal test 6308. Yeah! Boom boom!
Mars, thank you for the follow.
Incinerate!
Maybe Vaibhav and
Boom boom! Found it! It's this box.
Vaibhav Gamer and Spider. The thing is, like, I am not giving away the coins. It is an default giveaway, dude. It's not me who's actually giving the giveaway, so I'll try to, you know, when you guys stream, I can try to join and do a giveaway for Vaibhav and Spider. Both as kids, both are having like kids pick. Are you guys kids? Devil boy, welcome.
You're back at last. The wait was exceeding.
Congrats, now, and the giveaway ended.
I had intended to read a book to pass the time, but this one was just some ridiculous diary. Nothing of note in it at all. It dropped from Clee's backpack, so I thought it might contain some ancient knowledge. Never mind, Matt.
Hey, let's
so,
go.
Did you find the box?
We did. It's in
Love
perfect
streaming,
shape.
welcome.
That's wonderful. Wait a moment. Why is it locked? And why is it empty?
I don't know Hindi, Vaibhav, but
Well,
maybe
it's
I'll give you
because
a
I borrowed
reward
this
someday.
box to store my treasures.
Say Hindi, yeah, I know.
But since you're here for the
nahi
box,
milega.
I took all my treasures
I
out.
don't know what
That's
that means,
why
but
it's empty.
yes.
You used it to store your things? Then where are the original contents of the box? That's what I want.
Oh, you want the thing that used to be in the box? You should have said so.
You haven't broken it, have you?
No, it's not broken at all. It's the book in your hand.
What? This. So this book, this diary, is that Hag's? It's her diary from 50 years ago? The thing she wanted back after 50 years was the dark history of her youth? Oh, I'm finished. No wonder that old woman said I should not look at it no matter what, or she'd rip me to shreds.
Am I in trouble? It was you who said you wanted the box. You didn't say anything about the thing inside. I don't know anything. I'm leaving. Bye.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Sorry guys. They changed the day back.
We'll find out, will she?
Impossible. Astrology can see through all lies.
Oh,
You've seen it
wow,
yourself.
congratulations ADX.
After having spent all my
I
life
know,
hunting
I guess
Mondstadt,
you do have my number,
I
right?
gained no knowledge.
Keep me
Now I
posted.
can't return.
Keep me posted in my iMessage if you have, or any other WhatsApp,
Get everything in that book and then
Discord,
go back.
anything.
That's too difficult. And even if I won't guess,
I'm
how
looking
can I
forward
maintain a
to
proper
it.
astrologist's mentality if I stay with all these Philistines?
Well, then you'll just have to go back and face your master.
Stop talking about it. I guess I'll have to. I'll just have to stay in Mondstadt temporarily. Once that old crone's reached the end of her days, I'll be free. But what will I do about my astrology research?
Thank you.
No, wait. I don't even have a place to stay.
About that, we can go ask Catherine of the Adventurers Guild. Let's see if she can help.
The Adventurers Guild? Ah, right. You can do commissions for them in exchange for... You know what I mean, don't you? Oh, thanks. Never mind, it's nothing.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to...
Adventurous Guild.
I see. I understand the situation. There is a magic laboratory in Mondstadt that has been sealed by some unknown person.
Although we have a few specialists who could break the seal,
They all have their own labs and aren't that interested in the matter. I believe that if the astrologist you mentioned can break the seal, the owner of that house wouldn't mind if she stayed there. All right. Then allow me to tell you where the house is.
I've seen the house for myself.
The person who placed the seal is by no means simple. Breaking the seal by force is nigh on impossible. Interesting. I suppose it's worth using my astrology on. Let me see. I see. So, if you first, and then you...
All right, it's open.
Holy moly, that's amazing! Now we just need to go back to Catherine and you'll be able to stay here.
No need, no need. You have my utmost thanks.
You are?
Oh, I'm Goth, the owner of this house. I passed by the Adventurers Guild a while back, and Catherine told me about the matter. I never thought this troublesome seal would be dispelled so quickly.
Does that mean I can stay here?
Of course, of course. The facilities inside were just being left there anyway. I would be glad to have someone make use of them. To express my thanks, I shall rent this building to you at the lowest possible price.
Rent? I didn't hear anything about rent, and I helped out too.
Well, yes, of course, I understand. I am most thankful to you for that. So rest assured that I will give you the best rates.
I mean...
Paimon thinks Mona's misunderstood something, but...
I guess I don't have any other choice. I'll rent this place.
Great! Then we are agreed. I will go prepare the documentation. Please wait here.
Thanks for your help. Also, well, I'm very sorry, but I won't be able to do what I agreed to help you with just yet. Without the necessary tools and without new knowledge, it will take me some time to see your destiny clearly. But I promise that I'll do a reading for you first thing once I'm ready. Thank you. Our traveling together was fate. And of the good kind, I'd say. I wish you both safe travels. As for me, I need to think of the future as well.
Well, yes, you have to.
How is she gonna make a living if she doesn't use astrology to make money? Maybe we should come back and check on her once in a while. It would really be bad if she fainted from hunger in there.
Welcome back, ATX. Sure. We can.
told you already, I don't go in for that kind of thing. I've got more important matters to attend to.
Oh, but this event has commemorative significance. The church hopes that all sisters will be present.
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't recall a fulfill the hopes of others clause in my job description.
I mean, sure, but...
But what? You're the event organizer, aren't you? Do you not find it the least bit odd?
What do you mean?
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you set out right now, I'll wager you'd still miss the opening ceremony. Who knows? Maybe this is someone's grand plan to make a fool out of you.
Huh? Well, that can't be. People aren't like that.
Evidence decides what people are like, not your feelings. Maybe you're a little too trusting of other people. Don't fret. Nobody's gonna blame you if you go back empty-handed. I can't imagine anyone else was delusional enough to think I was gonna show up. But if you dally any longer, you really won't make it.
Have you sent me a friend request in-game?
It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then... Alright, I've gotta get going.
Seems like that sister's an expert in making people believe anything she wants.
I thought I heard something. Who are you and why are you eavesdropping?
We better watch out. She seems like a dangerous villain. Or a trickster at best.
Oh, really? I'm a member of the long-standing Favonius Church. You're an eavesdropping pixie from who knows where. And you think I'm the trickster?
Wait, she heard that? The Paimon was whispering so quietly.
And as for this outlander you seem to be following... So it's you. The honorary knight that saved us from Storm Terror. Well then, given your status, I won't press you on your reasons for eavesdropping. Otherwise, depending on your answer, I could have arrested you on the spot.
What? Do the Sisters of Mondstadt have the authority to arrest people now?
We can't go turning a blind eye to hidden dangers, can we? Why shouldn't sisters have a sense of justice?
That doesn't sound right. But Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mountains? If it's him you're after, I made a point of noting his tracks. Many people have made their way up after the snowstorm.
Praveen.
Let's hope they're still there.
So,
welcome.
Are you also looking for him?
No, this is just a professional habit of mine. I sensed elemental traces in these tracks. Never hurts to be vigilant. I couldn't care what you think. Come on then. I'd like to see what he's up to anyway.
Rosario?
Scepter.
You know, little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
You're so suspicious. Why is Paimon a criminal in your example?
Don't blink! When sword comes at us. Speed of light. Terminus of the deep. Squirrel, Mark 2. Stand clear. Time for your arraignment. Motion to compel.
Let's move.
Incoming.
Allow me.
Motion to compel.
Send this quickly. Let's not waste time.
Rest, rebuild. Speed of light.
Hi, Joel.
With sword comes shadow.
Motion to compel.
Creepers on the wall.
My air is 39.
Animal hyperstasis simulation. That's not right. Allow me.
Motion to compel.
Send this quickly.
Hold the line.
Time your language. Incinerate.
And my ID
Motion to compel. Incoming.
Rest and rebuild. Absorption test.
Incinerate.
Yes. This is it.
Okay. Can you see my UID? Eight 836778573. 836778573. Sorry, this is the way that I came in.
Me? I'm alright. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Huh? Seems like there's more to being a sister in the felonious church than Paimon realized.
Invisible evidence! Motion to compel! Don't blink! Incinerate! Thrust rebuild! Incoming! Nowhere to hide. Replica flame!
That is as far as we go.
Is that Albedo? Why would he hang around a place like this?
The word on the street is he loves painting. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape. The views and scenery here are pretty good. Potential paintings everywhere you look.
But can't he see those hilly churros? Isn't he in danger? Uh-oh. Looks like we startled them. Enough talk. Let's take them out of the picture first.
Don't blink!
Allow me. Enhanced animal module 75. Stand clear.
Who are you? Why did you alarm them? Thank the gods I'd already completed my painting. Would have been a shame.
What's up with gaming hilly churros? What makes them so interesting?
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my painting, it may give you a clue.
Wow, look at the detail! But some of it seems to have been done in a hurry.
You can find these hilly trolls anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth closer inspection. But take a look at this specimen. The build, the coat, and there's a distinct force at work.
That's
here.
okay, now.
In the
Maybe
cyclical lives
I've
of such
added you
primitive communities,
inside the
such
game.
unique attributes are an indication of evolution at work. Evolution, the transition from nothing into existence, from the known to the
Hold your horses. Something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamina. We found your man. I'm headed back.
Sister Rosaria brought you. Surprising. And I didn't have time to thank her. But back to the point. From her words, it seems that you were looking for me?
We met a girl in Mondstadt, Sucrose. She said you were stuck with your research.
I see. So Sucrose sent you here. Then, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the honorary knight. You've got the whole of Mondstadt talking. I've heard a bit of everything. Your actions during Storm Terror's attack, your elemental control, and quite a few other mysterious things. I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility after all. You came from afar. Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think my research would benefit enormously. Forgive me. This must be confusing. Where should I begin? The essence of life?
Whoa. You want to start with that?
You're right. Giving a demonstration would be better than trying to explain. For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
You can do that?
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about has produced no results. It's like you, in that it hails from another world, helping it to grow, to bloom. That's the problem my research is up against. That's where I need your assistance.
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out, Paimon's not sure we're gonna be much assistance.
I beg to differ. I'm unable to comprehend the intricacies of life outside of the known world. But you're not from the known world. By observing and researching you, I may just be able to find a way to get the seed to sprout.
Shall we just get out of here? This sounds a little freaky.
Mora, knowledge, and the answer to the question you are seeking. It happens to be an answer that I can provide. How does that sound? Time for a change of surroundings. We should be going. There's research to do.
Okay.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
I'll be back in a moment.
After awakening, even creation may be possible. Still a little difficult to understand?
No, Paimon's got a brain. But what's the seed gonna become? Isn't that more interesting than whatever it was you were saying?
Turns out to be a delicious fruit. Dinner's on me.
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
Well, let's just say I, occasionally have to look after a child. Another lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. I suppose it's one of the few non-alchemy-related disciplines I'm any good at. The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. Though I can't see anything resembling one on your person, how you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ascertain. I've got a few questions in that regard. Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach? Things of that nature. Fascinating. And this floating child is connected to your body in some way?
What a stupid question. Can't you see the gap between us? And another thing, it's Paimon, not floating child.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force Oh, that rules out that possibility. I wonder, did Paimon guide the elemental power to you? But that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick, or cause the waterfall south of Springfield to flow backwards. No, that definitely can't be it.
Hey, how would you know anyway?
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference between the composition of your body and that of the humans in this world. Given that there's clearly a discrepancy in their research, it seems that only experimentation will yield the answers. Firstly, this mysterious elemental power. I'd like to examine exactly how it manifests externally. Let me lure a few slimes to the area. Perhaps you'd be able to defeat them, using whatever method comes most naturally to you.
Huh? Doesn't seem very sciencey.
Direct and clear observation are imperative to a good experiment. This is just a simple exercise. Naturally, if you require a greater challenge, we could bring in 6 Oceanids.
Slimes! Slimes are fine!
Well, prepare yourself. The slimes will be here any moment.
Cut to the chase. Motion to compel. Time for your arraignment. Incinerate. Rest and rebuild. Here, bring refuge.
Great work. Did you feel anything out of the ordinary? If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions ready. Excellent. According to my observations, the manifestation of the external elemental flow is as expected. Elemental reactions are normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally, let's test the internal flow.
Internal flow? How do you test that?
It's very simple. I can use alchemy to create a potion that will extract elemental power. If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body, this potion may elicit an elemental reaction.
Sounds kinda terrifying.
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness. No bodily injury.
And in the abnormal course of events?
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations. Try not to worry. Well, it's not that there aren't any risks involved, but if there is anything blocking your elemental flow, we'll be able to locate it with this test. Just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any other reason, that's a bad sign. Yes, that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, the potion we'll use for the test is missing a catalyst. We'll need to find it. It's a type of ore known as star silver, but unfortunately not all of it is suitable. I'll take you to my campsite. We can gather some star silver ore on the way. I'll point out any likely contenders. All going to plan, we should be able to begin concocting the potion when we get to the campsite.
Paimon's still got a few safety concerns, but it seems like there's a silver lining. Let's keep our eyes open.
Should do for catalyst purposes. This one. Usable. This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way. This is my campsite. I've added the materials I collected to the concoction.
Sure, Pika. Dragon Spine Quest. Cycler, yes, sorry. I did notice
While we are
you just
waiting,
now.
have a look over here. My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research. I'm guessing you may have met in Mondstadt already.
Hello! I've just gotten hold of the data from your experiment. The report is already up on the board there.
Whoa! Look at all the data! You got all these results from one slime battle?
I wouldn't call them results, inferences, and a few daring guesses perhaps. I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic relationship between this traveler and the slimes. Consider, you don't have a vision, but you can manipulate elemental energy. The slimes don't have visions either, yet they too are able to manipulate the elements. Following this line of thought, I'm sure we'll be able to establish a basis in fact.
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. In other words, beings consisting entirely of the elements. A cryoregis vine, or even a wildflower might be a better analogy. But tracing back the phylogenetic relationships between plants and animals, you might have to trace back to the world's origins. In that sense, things might get difficult, don't you think?
Yes, sir. That sounds correct.
After all, we've got our primary data already. This traveler is a visitor from another world. If it turned out that he did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world, now that really would be something, wouldn't it?
Ah, it would. Apologies. I was so excited to get the data. I'll slow down a bit next time. Speaking of data, to complete our research, we'll need some more. I'll be conducting analysis here for the time being. If you're keen for an update, just come and find me.
Great. I'll leave you to it. Looks like the potion's ready. I'll try a little first. If all goes well, I'll hand it over to you. In line with my expectations. Ready to drink. Remember to keep calm at all times. and breathe deeply if you feel unwell. This was the result I was expecting, and a very positive one at that. This potion channels elemental power into the body. Under normal circumstances, a repelling reaction is to be expected. But if the internal elemental flow is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary discomfort. Once the flow is complete, there won't be any other effects.
So you knew you'd be sick and still drank some?
It was my own concoction, of course. Only natural for me to be the guinea pig. Perhaps it's just scholarly self-assurance, and it certainly speeds things up. In conclusion, I'd say we have our conclusion. As far as elemental energy is concerned, you're no different from anyone else in this world. Nothing peculiar.
Aw, Paimon wanted something cooler to happen.
Then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. Peculiar result. The good thing about ordinary is that everything is an object of reference, and everyone understands you. People are the same. They can understand, empathize, encourage, and support one another. When you're sick, a doctor can diagnose you because they are you. When something goes wrong, you can ask people who've made the same mistake for their experience because you are them. But a peculiar person, they don't have much recourse for the things we take for granted. The essence of their life is fundamentally different. For example, a human can't understand the life of a pyroregisvine or an eye of the storm. Have I explained it clearly enough? To sum up, this has been a positive outcome. Going forward, you can use your elemental power without fear. Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out. If you could see to collating them.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it. You gave me a lot to consider. Really stretched my limits. I'm thinking a lot clearer now. Having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me, but starting with the premise of an elemental life form, now that was...
Not bad. I think it's an interesting line of inquiry. Whatever the truth of the matter, I'd like your research at the fore as opposed to my judgment.
You can count on me, sir. I'll extract a result satisfactory to all.
Is he trying to join the Knights? He's starting to sound like a suck-up. What Paimon meant to say was, that's the spirit. Mr. Albedo, say something.
Before we can proceed with our research, I need to prepare something. Wait one moment. If you're interested, why not have a look around? It may help to pass the time.
Central wife.
Here comes Albedo. Let's go see him.
I'm back. Did you see anything interesting? Not to worry. They're all for alchemical purposes. You'd be hard-pressed to find an everyday use for them. Well, on with the research. There may be significant differences between different worlds. Take Tevat, for example. Here, those with visions can manipulate the elements. But worlds may well exist where only one person is able to do so. Or even everyone. So, leaving elements to one side. Do you possess any unique abilities? Ones that don't exist in this world? I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as last time. In other words, time for the next experiment. No. You shan't be required to exert quite so much effort this time around. Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it. That was your best effort? Well, can't be helped, I suppose.
What's with the disappointment? Isn't that, like, impossible?
Have you tried using your elemental power with food? I don't mean for cooking, as such. Rather, channeling your power into the ingredients themselves. I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. It may even help with proliferation. I suppose I have a curiosity for things that others find surprising. Anyway, why don't you cook us up a sunshine sprat? I've just finished preparing the recipe.
Cooking? Paimon was looking forward to more mad scientist stuff.
Not only is this recipe a staple for me, it's also worth experimenting with and highly nutritious.
Paimon bets you're just hungry. It does sound yummy, though. Okay, Paimon approves. Good buddies are always on the same page.
I'll leave you to it then. Looking forward to the if there's anything left over, maybe
Paimon doesn't think we'll have that problem. How are we gonna channel elemental power into the food? Maybe try the willpower thing again. Where does it get these ideas from anyway?
That was fast. That was fast. Looking forward. That was fast. Looking forward. An average outcome experimentally, but you've really brought out the flavor. You seem well versed in the science of gastronomy. As far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come up short. Seems like food presents the same headaches in your world as it does ours. Unless... could it be that the natural laws of this world are limiting your unique abilities?
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's a little more complicated than adding herbs and spices, you know.
Not to worry. At least we put some food to good use. No need to feel disheartened. And here's your portion. Enjoy. I can box it up if you like.
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
I can tell that you're good friends. Paimon was keeping an eye on you and your safety during the whole experiment. Not that Paimon would have been able to do much if things had gone wrong. But anyway.
Hey! You were being nice a second ago! But you do have tasty recipes, so Paimon forgives you. And you're right, we are good friends. You have good friends too, right? Good students?
Yes. I'm fortunate too, I suppose. Anyway, moving on to the next experiment. There are all manner of alchemical items here. Keeping them in their proper place is a challenge at the best of times. A while ago, I had the misfortune of misplacing a batch. I managed to retrieve the majority, but 2 vials have been evading me. Animal crystal fly elemental extract and electrohypostasis powder.
Paimon's barely finished eating and you want us to go gathering again?
Don't worry if you can't locate them. I was planning to replace them anyway. Though if you had, say, a superpower, like night vision or vibratory sensing, lost property would be a thing of the past. I must have dropped them somewhere in the area where you were looking just now.
So, guess we'd better take a look. Oh yeah! You could use elemental sight! This must be electrohypostasis powder! The extract of an animo crystal fly can only be animo elemental
Goodness, you managed to find them. Incredible. 1,000 thanks. I'm wondering, this elemental sight, this is what allowed you to locate the items and find me here on the mountains, correct?
Yep! Guess it does sorta count as a superpower, huh?
Unfortunately, though elemental sight is seldom seen, it is not unheard of in Teyvat. Only a never-before-seen otherworldly power would be of benefit to my research.
You mean, we failed again?
Don't be disheartened. This falls entirely within my expectations. Besides, getting these items back, I'd call this a very worthwhile experiment. I have to commend your deduction that the items would contain elemental traces. Right then. Up until now, our research has focused on your otherworldly identity. Our research on your identity as one of us is just beginning. In essence, the differences between humans are reflected in our intellectual and physical capabilities. Let's start with physical. Looking out from where we're standing, can you see what Sucrose is doing? And if you jumped from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there, could you see her then? So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into 1,000,000 fragments? Then could you see her? Then I shouldn't get too excited. Still, we'll gain a more thorough understanding with an experiment. I know of a location that will be perfect for a physical test. Please, follow me.
Still in one piece! Good thing the vial's so strong.
You give, you receive. Speed of light.
Not necessarily. Not if you know of a better method, that is. Whichever method you choose, the experiment will end when you reach the opposite shore of the lake. I will factor the time expended and your top speed into my comparative analysis.
The opposite side of the lake. So, we're gonna be swimming?
Without limitations, we complete tasks intuitively, using the method that seems most rational to us. Some of us would be unable to stand the icy waters. Others might find the whole thing rather refreshing. No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment. For me, every detail is invaluable to the research. Then if you would, please, I eagerly await the results.
Wait a minute! While we're busy testing, what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding to risks, providing emotional support.
So if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Oh! Forget Paimon said anything.
Great work. I've never seen a performance quite like it. Your reputation precedes you, Traveler. The data shows that you're easily outperforming the average citizen in Mondstadt.
But you followed us the whole way without breaking a sweat!
Me? Actually, I used alchemy to cheat a little. But anyway, if it turns out that the natural laws of Tevat do not affect you, I should... If the natural laws of Tevat do affect you, then I shall be able to make inferences into the kind of evolution that would occur under the absence of such effects. The innumerable possibilities that this could present, the captivating insights, it would be something to savor again and again.
But how does this help your research?
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. I may be about to make some analogies between you and a few unusual specimens. I hope you won't be offended. Gold, petrified trees, a sun 8 times the size of our own. The essence of the investigative process is enthralling, but such feelings are inevitably fleeting in nature. I'm willing to pour all my energy into research, and yet specimens are finite. As the unknown transitions into the realm of scientific understanding, the feeling of enlightenment is lost. All these things that start out as objects of fascination end up possessing the prosaic mundanity of a sunsetia or a sweet flower. They cease to be noteworthy.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to paint those hilly churls? Because you got to see something new and interesting in the differences between them?
Precisely. To quote my exact words from earlier, these creatures are, for the most part, quite boring, not worth closer inspection. There is precious little about them that serves to pique my curiosity now.
So after all these experiments, are we gonna be, like, boring to you? Like some basic draft of a sketch?
Of course not. You have been of great assistance to me, and I will remember this friendship for a lifetime. Now, before we head back to the campsite, there's one more experiment. Intelligence. Follow me. There are some other ruins nearby.